King Caliente's Battle Fleet. You gotta love a game like King Caliente. And in most cases, whenever you like do a different star mission, usually when you reach the beginning of the area, something will change that will kind of show you that you need to go in a different direction. Like now, instead of the warp pipe, the launch star is actually on top of the house, which is indication is that that's where we need to go. So in a way, this game is not exactly like Mario 64 or even Mario Sunshine to some extent. It was definitely like not as strict in Mario 64, where you could quite literally do like some power stars in different orders and stuff like this. But this game is pretty linear in that once you select a star mission, you're pretty much going to be on that star mission. Like, you're not going to have a choice midway through unless it's for like the secret star or something. I guess to be fair though, like I said, Mario Sunshine didn't really feature that doing them in any order thing either. There were some cases where you could sequence break and do another star first, but for the most part, it was pretty linear too, to be fair. Okay. So I'm not gonna go too far out of the way here, I just want to get some more star bits. I'll just go ahead and jump right up to the house. You could also take the orange pipe on the bottom, but you know, if I've been managing to jump up here every single mission so far, I might as well just do it that way. Okay. Oh, we have a toad. What are you doing in there, buddy? Whoa, you saved me. Thanks, Mario. In return, let me tell you a secret about this place. Apparently those spiky things just hate coconuts. Shake the Wiimote to spin and smack them with a coconut. I think we already technically saw that in one of the other missions, but yeah, that's... Again, you can use these to destroy the spiky plants. Oh, there's actually star bits up here. I might need to like pop them with star bits to get them though, which I don't really want to do or worry about. Okay, so since we're on a desert island, let me see if I can find any of those underground money bags before I progress. I don't think there are any though. Nope, doesn't seem like it. Let's just go ahead and fight this Pokey. Ouch. Stupid Goomba. Beating the Pokey ain't too hard, though. Just gotta line yourself up, then fire a coconut at his face, and you're pretty much good to go. Ooh, what's this? What do we have in here? Let's go ahead and grab this. Ooh, here we have the Rainbow Star. The Rainbow Star is pretty much the Starman of this game, so you can destroy enemies with it just by touch. I want to do this kind of quickly though, because I believe I can kill these chomps as well. And the chomps actually give you a decent amount of star bits too, so definitely make sure you do that before you move on. Oh boy, this looks dangerous. I also want to say that I think I streamed Mario Galaxy before, like, a long time ago when I was still doing, like, streams on Ustream, which was a really, really long time ago. Okay. So now this looks pretty intense. skip all this and move on. So we can get to the pirate ships. Or the airships. I guess Bowser's army is not technically pirates. They're not technically pirates. But yeah, that's pretty much how you defeat those guys. You just gotta spin coconuts right back at them. It's pretty cool how if you, like, spin both of them, though, you'll actually get both of them. Like, they actually memorize which enemy they came from. Before I go up there, though, I'm gonna see if I can get, like, an extra... There's probably an extra life I can get on this ship. Okay, maybe there's not. I mean, there could be, but, like, because I'm sliding off that platform, I probably shouldn't worry about it. Oh, here we go. That's a power-up. That's a super mushroom. I don't know the exact name of them, but they basically increase your health to 2 times the amount. Which is honestly nice for bosses, if you don't know what you're doing. But, for the most part, though, 3 health is not that bad. If you get hit, just make sure you grab a coin or something. That's really all you have to do. Oh boy, here we go. So here is King Caliente. He's an octopus with, a red-hot temper. He also shoots coconuts at you, so... Much like in the octopus that we fought earlier, all you have to do is really just wait for him to shoot a green coconut and hit it right back at... Oh, you have to do it. Oh, you have to do it table tennis style. You have to fight him like you would fight Ganondorf in Zelda games. Yes, make sure you've brushed up on your table tennis. Also, those enemies can be really, really annoying. You have to spin at them before you can get rid of them. But once you kind of get them out of the way, they're really not too much to deal with. And there we go. King Caliente is down. Ba-da-boom. Okay, so that galaxy actually kind of took longer than 25 minutes, so I'm not sure how exactly I'm going to try to structure these videos. I have a basic time frame that I'm going to be playing to, so basically every recording session is going to be about 2.5 hours, but I'll figure out how to structure the videos at a later date and time. But for now, we are actually done with Good Egg Galaxy. Again, there's still a secret star and a few other stars we can get, but at the current time, there's not much else we can do. Again, we still can't unlock these galaxies, but maybe we'll do that later. Let's go ahead and move on to the next galaxy we have is Honey Hive. Here we have B. Mario Takes Flight. Now, if you remember when this game first came out in like Nintendo Power and online and everything, this was one of the first things that I feel like people really took notice of, because this introduced B. Mario to the mix, and B. Mario was definitely one of the kind of more out there power-ups that Mario's ever had. Just because it's like, oh, B. Mario, like, what's he do? Collect honey? Like, it was very awkward, but, like, honestly, like, I thought B. Mario worked for what it was. Because of the type of game this is, like, it didn't have to be, like, super powerful or super, like, nonsensical. It could just be a very standard, like, flight power-up, and that's pretty much what it is. Before we get the power-up, though, I'm going to grind some star bits up here. And I'm also going to see what's else is up here as well, because there seems to be something over here. Oh, that's how you get the bee mushroom. Well, we'll take a look at that later. Let's very quickly check this out. Whee! Go Mario! Or don't. Just fall flat on your butt then, I guess. But yeah, here's a really easy place you could grind star bits. Like, quite literally, you just have to stand at the door and in the same place and just spin whenever a boulder comes towards you. And if you're in the right place, like, you don't have to move at all. You just literally have to just spin, and then you got it every single time. I'll do it one more time before I move on. Oh, and after some point, yeah, they will stop spawning star bits too, so keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and get this new power-up. You transformed into Bee Mario. Hold A to buzz around. So yeah, this is basically a flying power-up. You have a little meter, so you can't fly infinitely. And you also can't touch water either. If you touch water, you will transform back into normal Mario, so keep that in mind. I think you also want to avoid hitting enemies too, so definitely try to avoid them if you can. But yeah, it's a very basic flying power-up. I think it's actually a pretty cool flying power-up too. Like, I think it's very fair. It doesn't allow you to manipulate things too badly. It's, I don't know, it's a good power-up. I honestly do not mind Bee Mario that much. It's not really a fighting power-up, like you can't really do damage or sting enemies with it, but again, not all power-ups have to be like fighting power-ups. They can be just a cool little unique mechanic like this. And that's pretty much what it is too, so there you go. But yeah, there's a lot of water right here, so once again, remember that if you can avoid the water, try to at all costs. If you do touch the water, there usually is a bee mushroom on the same island, so you can just pick one up, no problem. But, you know, if you can avoid it, definitely try to avoid it. Also, yeah, I believe B&B Mario also makes these platforms actually stay around. Where if you actually manage to get up here somewhere with normal Mario, the platforms would just let you sink straight to the ground, so you have to keep that in mind. Oh yeah, make sure before you take flight you restore your meter all the way up. And another thing that Bee Mario can do, unsurprisingly, I think that's where you can get, like, that's probably just like a bee mushroom or something. But, unsurprisingly, Bee Mario can actually climb up honeycombs. And also, when you're clinging onto these honeycombs, you'll also restore your flying, too, so that's basically how these platforms work. And up here we have heavyweight NASCAR driver of Mario Kart. We have Honey Queen. I cannot believe that Honey Queen was a character they added in Mario Kart 7. I still am flabbergasted. Like, I don't think Honey Queen's a bad character or anything. Like, I mean, it's a giant honey queen. It's a queen of bees. She works for this particular galaxy because it's Honey Hive Galaxy. It's a bee galaxy. Like, she makes sense. Her existence is not what is confusing. What's confusing is just the fact that of all the characters in Mario Galaxy, that was the character they brought to Mario Kart 7. That is what confuses me. But alas, at that point, I'm really just kind of complaining about very small things. My thanks, you have shown much bravery, new bee. We trust that we may rely on you in the future. So yeah, she had little star bits all over her body. Which I know that's another thing that like a lot of people found like really weird about this star is like we have to climb over this character just to get... It's really not bad. I mean, it's a giant bee. It's whatever. It's a giant bee. We're a bee. We're just helping her out. That's all we can really say about it. Ugh! A bee! What? Mario? Hey, it's you. We escaped from Peach's castle too. But then we thought Bowser would get us, and then we got lost with Luigi. Oh, I just remembered. We found a power star. I'm sure you need this, so here, take it. So yes, Captain Toad makes his heroic debut in this game. He's going to help us find power stars throughout this game. But we're essentially going to be doing all of the heavy legwork, I guess you could say. Still, though, interesting cameo nonetheless. Oh, and we actually got taken back outside to the Comet Observatory, so this means that there's going to be a small little cutscene or something opening up for us, so let's take a look and see what happens. After we unlock a new galaxy, too, so I might check that out later. Mario, your name is Mario, isn't it? That is what I heard from your friends who just arrived. Mario, it has such a nice ring. Your friends are waiting for you in the garage. I think they want to tell you something, so you best hurry on over there. So, okay, I guess it's nothing really that important, but usually if you get taken back to the Comet Observatory, something new is unlocked or something new has occurred on the world map. In this case, it's not really that important, but still, we'll go ahead and see what they want. Mario, somehow we made it too. We'll help you get the Power Stars and save Princess Peach. You can count on us, Mario. We're all in this together. Did you really just quote High School Musical? Ugh. Awful. So yeah, like I said, we'll be seeing them from time to time during our adventure. But until then, let's move on to the next star of Honey Hive. And yeah, we could access one of the other galaxies here now, but we'll do that afterwards, after we finish up Honey Hive. That way I can also do, like, this galaxy when it unlocks alongside the Bowser Fortress galaxy over here, too. So, let's go back to Honey Hive. Next up we have Trouble on the Tower. Oh no, what kind of trouble do we have? That's a big tower, though. It's cool, we'll climb it. I do not have a problem with that. So yeah, even just like from one mission to the next one, little things will change. Like now we have this random blockade right here. It also seems like this, the boulders are going a little faster, too. Oh, wow, I'm actually surprised I hit that. That was timing at its finest, I'd say. Okay, that's how we actually get to the other side of the island, or one of the different ways we can. Even little things like that, you have to kind of change your mindset, because you're not going to be able to get to the same areas in the same way. You have to kind of improvise. Improvise and find some other tools you can use at your disposal. I guess that's kind of another reason why I like this game, is that you kind of have to take a new approach to every star. Like, you don't actually have to do the same thing over and over and over again. Which ultimately I feel like could get tedious in like some of those like older games. That's one of the things that made, I guess, Super Mario 64 kind of boring after a while, because once you found like a really nifty shortcut for one of the levels, like you'd basically just be taking that shortcut every single time just to get to where you were. A very minor complaint nonetheless, but still just one thing I've noticed. Okay, so this is actually... Yeah, that's what I was actually afraid of. I hate when they do that. I hate when you have to spin off of one vine to get to another vine. Because if you spin too much, you'll spin again, and you'll, like, lose the transition of where you currently were. So, you have to, like, do it very, very carefully. Like, I'm gonna stop right before There we go. So yeah, you gotta be careful of stuff like that. I hate that I have to get stuff that way, but whatever. Again, very minor complaint, I guess you could say. That's going to take us to a Sling Star. Let me walk around the tree really quick to make sure there's nothing else. I know there's something, but I think I'm thinking of a different level. And if you've played this game, you know what level I'm thinking about, because it's very, very similar to this. But yeah, I think that is that level, so let's move on up here then. Okay, grab some more star bits. Then we're going to say hello to our good friend Wiggler, who as usual is really, really mad, so let's not deal with him too much. Oh, can I actually... Oh, okay, that's what I do. I have to jump on him when he's down like that. Before I go that way, let me look at a few more things. Okay, no, there's nothing over there. That's where I came from. Okay, well, let's move on then. This is where I think... oh, maybe not. I was going to say this is where I think wall jumping becomes kind of important. Actually, it is. Perfect. This is what I was thinking of. Unfortunately, though, if I'm not facing the right way, it's not really going to do me a lot of good. So yeah, I think that's the first time you actually have to use wall jumping. So, yep, it is definitely a mechanic you will have to use. Ooh. This is a very weird looking planetoid. Okay, I'm gonna stop trying to jump on these guys, because, like I said before, coins are nice, but if you don't have missing health, you might as well go for the star bits. And yeah, usually if you're going from like one planet to the next one and they're like surrounded by like a small jump or something, you just have to get within the orbit of the planet. And that's basically what you do. Okay, let's go ahead. I feel like this is kind of a waste. What the hell? Did I miss something? Oh yeah, I guess I did. What is down here? Ooh, okay. Oh, there's the Honey Queen over there. I see her. Hey, buddy, what's up? Then she just starts saying, I can't hear you very well. Oh, God. Okay, so yeah, get used to seeing those little, ladybug, pincher enemies, whatever they're called. Oh, there's actually a mushroom down here. Maybe I will go ahead and grab that then. But yeah, the trick to these guys is they'll charge you, but then they'll also reset back to their normal location. So if you jump over them, go to where they started, then just wait for a ground pound, you can take them out really, really easily. Okay, shoot, come on. For some reason, I cannot, like, keep a straight line when I'm doing wall jumps. Again, just another case of me getting used to these controls again. They're definitely not bad. Like, this game does control very well for the type of game that it is. But after, again, not playing it for a long time, you can definitely expect a learning curve to get back into it. Uh-oh. Someone's angry. But literally, it's just 2 bugs stacked on top of each other, so he goes down pretty easily. And that is the 2nd star of Honey Hive Galaxy. We only have 1 more and we're done with this zone. Or Galaxy. Galaxy, Zone, World, don't be surprised if I use any of those names. I think they're pretty interchangeable, to be fair. Just from playing like other Mario games so much. Okay, so let's go back and let's take a look at the last star we have.